Hello and welcome to the Powerfish Podcast. I am Ben.
And I'm Fish. And today we're going to be going through our 2023 purchase history, mainly Amazon, but I've got some eBay sprinkled in there as well. And we got a lot to get to, so we're just going to jump right into it, starting with the month of January. And I think Ben said he has some January stuff.
I've got one order from January, 2 items. First one is new SpinFit CP360 for true wireless earbuds, L/M medical grade silicone, patented replacement ear tips, fits WF-1000 XM4 Galaxy Buds 2 Pro, Momentum True Wireless 3, and more. 2 pairs for nozzle diameter from 4 to 5.5 millimeters. I bought.
Awesome.
They might not be able to tell from the title, but they're ear tips for wireless earbuds.
I was going
They're
to say,
silicone tips.
was something wrong with your WXM4s or whatever? Because I knew you had those.
Yeah. So the WF-1000 XM4s, they're a great pair of wireless earbuds, but the foam tips are just a little bit firm for my preference.
Oh.
They do a great job of like the noise isolation and stuff,
Right.
but I just prefer the silicone tip. It's more comfortable for me, in my opinion. So that's why I bought those. And also in this order is an Anker USB-C GAN 30-watt 511 charger Nano 3 PIQ 3.0 foldable PPS fast charger for iPhone 14/14 Pro /14 Pro Max /13 Pro /13 Pro Max, Galaxy iPad, cable not included, Lilac purple.
Lilac. What product names, dude?
This is simply a 30-watt Type-C Anker charger block.
Riveting.
That's it. I can't remember why I bought that because I have a lot of those. But
Was
I bought that.
So that was, did you say it said something about for iPhone 14, 13? Was that a lightning cable? Did you just say that?
No, it's Type-C into the...
Oh, then what was it talking about an iPhone for?
Because iPhone cables use Type-C to Lightning. Or now they're Type-C to Type-C, but remember when they went from USB Type-A to Lightning? And then they moved to Type-C to Lightning?
I do
Type-C
recall
blocks?
that. For some reason in my head, I was thinking this was like I don't know, some Apple exclusive bullshit. Because I knew you had,
No.
at one point, you had that company phone that was a 13 mini or 12 mini
Right.
or whatever.
No, I purchased this.
Oh no, and you bought a 13. I forgot about that.
I
too.
did, yeah. I used to have a 13, which I returned after about 6 months of use. I did not return it because I could not. It was refurbished. I sold it. Regardless, no, this charger, I purchased this for my Pixel, but I can't remember why because I have a lot of Type-C bricks.
Right.
It is awfully small. Maybe I needed something compact. It's what I'm using now at my desk. But that's my only purchase in January.
And I did not make an online purchase in January, and that's going to be a running theme. Is because
Did you make one in February?
I did. It was right on. Speaking of phones, February is where I bought my S23 Ultra. That was the month when it came out, with the month of February. So yeah,
Right.
well, I mean, I pre-ordered in January. Actually, delivered was in February. That was a major purchase. Honestly, that was probably one of the reasons why I did not make subsequent purchases, was
Because that's like $1,000.
well, because if you recall, I had to pay off my iPhone, which was like $700
Right.
to get this phone. Because it was they were doing that $1,000 off deal.
Yeah,
on
the
it.
AT&T trade-in promotion.
And I wanted to
right.
get it on that. Plus, I wanted to switch over to Android anyway. So yeah, I was all in on that. But I had literally just bought an iPhone 13 like 5 seconds before that, and then
It was
turned around.
like it wasn't it wasn't super soon because you got it before I did. The 13, I mean, the iPhone 13. And I had mine
Yeah.
for about 6 months. And then I also moved back from the 13 to a Pixel before you. So you probably had it for like 8 months or more.
Do you think it was that long?
Yeah, I think so.
It might have been. That just feels like, I don't know. Looking back, that feels like the biggest waste of money that I've ever wasted money on.
That
Was
iPhone.
was buying a phone and then what felt like immediately turning around and paying it off to get a new phone. Luckily, I did also sell the iPhone, so
Yeah.
like I recuperated, I don't know, like 80% of the money I paid to pay it off back.
I
So, like,
bought my iPhone 13 refurbished for $600 and I sold it on Facebook Marketplace for $600 6 months later. Well,
Nice.
no, it was more like 8 or 9 months later because I didn't sell it immediately after I stopped using it. But yeah, so that was a luckily no loss test.
Yeah. I actually kind of went ahead and took the loss on my iPhone when I sold it. I don't know. I just didn't want to.
What'd you sell it for?
I just didn't want to like have it sitting around for super long. I don't know. I could have like held out for a buyer. It was in great condition. I sold it for I think I listed it about 550. I let a guy talk
Oh,
me down
yeah,
to
I
like
remember
I
that.
let a guy talk me down to like 5. I think it was like 520 or 515. And I was like, good enough, whatever.
That's still fine.
It was fine because I think my payoff was around 700. So like I don't know.
I forget that base level iPhones are still so much money.
Right. But granted, like I said, then I turned around and got $1,000 off the new phone. So
Right.
like it all ended up being worth it, because I ended up getting into a very, very nice phone for ultimately, even considering all the bullshit that I went through to get it, not that much
Right.
money. Just a couple. I think when you factor in everything, I paid maybe, I don't know, $300 or $400 in total.
Yeah.
Between buying the phone and then paying it off and then getting the money back and then the money that's left over, it's like $300 or $400, which is like still not that bad.
Fine.
Right.
I had one order in February of black mouse pad 2-pack Airy Takeo mouse pads, 30% medium mouse pad, updated durable cloth black mouse pad with stitched edge, non-slip rubber based waterproof mouse pad for laptop, office, home, gaming. It was a 2-pack of relatively small mouse pads because at the time I was working an office job that did not have mouse pads, and me and my coworker wanted mouse pads. So I got this for the grand total of $13. 2 cheap pads.
Yeah, you're gonna break the bank on that.
And that is all I did in February. You have any other February purchases?
I will say before I don't have any other February purchases, but with my new job, the keyboards there suck. So just on the topic of like, like supplementing crappy work equipment with at least more decent equipment, I've been kind of thinking about bringing in a keyboard or something, but
I
don't know.
did that.
We
when
don't
I was
have
at-
but we don't have like dedicated workspaces. Like we have like people can
Uh.
interchangeably use workspaces. So like I don't know, I feel kind of weird about just showing up with a keyboard and plopping it down at one station and being like, "This is my keyboard at this station."
Yeah,
You-
no, when I was at my last job, I had my own dedicated workspace. I brought in all my own stuff, keyboard, mouse pad, wrist rest, all the peripherals. Yeah, I made it my own space.
Bro, if
For
I had my
sure.
own desk, I would be doing that. 100%. That'd be pro gamer move right there.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So, yeah, no other in February cuz I was big broke after.
What about March?
So in March I actually have 2 purchases and a return. Spicy. So on the
I think I know
subject
what
of-
this is.
You know exactly what this is. So
Yeah.
I also got, I don't have the the product name. It's the XM4s, those headphones.
Yeah, Sony WF-1000 XM4s.
Yep. So having tried yours, I was like, damn, those are good.
They're good.
Those are really good. But then I was also like, damn, I just bought a really expensive phone, or rather had to pay off a really expensive phone in order to get the phone that I got. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get these $270 headphones for cheap, and I'm going to get them refurbished. So I went on eBay and I got them for the slapping price of about $150, give or take about $150. And I was like, you know what? Damn, that's a pretty good price.
Mm-hmm.
And reportedly there was going to be like, you know, there might be some minor scuffing to the case, like whatever, minor scuffing. That's going to happen anyway, you know, but otherwise functionally no other issues, whatever. Wait a long ass time to get them in. I get them in. There is I swear to God, a gouge out of the front of the case. It's like an engraving. It's like somebody took a knife and just like carved into the front of this case. And I'm like, I would call that more than a scuff. This is like,
I remember that.
This is bad. So that was already like, I was already like, okay, I'm a little unhappy about that, but I was going to live with it. And then I started like, I used them for like a day and I was like, you know what? This just isn't the same. Like something's off about these. And I looked, sure enough, the ear tips.
They didn't have the stock ear tips.
They weren't the stock ear tips. They were some plastic bullshit.
They were
cheap
aftermarket
things.
ones. Yeah.
And I was like, nowhere in the description does it say there's going to be aftermarket ear tips. And I'm not going out and buying the stock ear tips on my own. No fucking way. So in combination with the gouge on the front of the case and the not stock ear tips, I was like, there is no way. The seller said we don't accept returns. Or no, they said we will accept returns with a $25 restock fee. So I was like, pfft. And then I went to eBay and eBay was like, no, I give them all the money back. Got the money back. And it was fine.
Dude, eBay, especially if you pay with PayPal on eBay, it is extremely buyer focused. Like, if you're honestly, it kind of sucks in a lot of cases for a seller. But not only is PayPal very buyer biased, but so is eBay. So when you use PayPal purchases or to purchase things on eBay, it's like if you get something perfect, you could just look at it wrong and get your money back. Like,
it really is that way. And I do feel for them because I don't want to like screw the sellers out of money. So I try not to do that, but I also don't like it where the sellers go, we're going to hit you.
That's just disingenuous.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, they're going to hit you. They're like, we're going to hit you with a 25% restocking fee, or we're going to do this. And I'm just like, you can't enforce that.
To restock what? The fucking case back in your pocket?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, you can't enforce that policy. That is not up to you. That is up to eBay. And eBay says 100% money back guarantee. And that's what I'm going to get. So no, I got all that money back and it was good. And then I was going to keep shopping for earbuds and then I didn't. And that was the end of that. I think I actually got some at work or something. Somebody gave some to me and I was just like, good enough. That's where we were for the next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that your only March purchase?
I got one more.
I have none in March.
You have none in March? All of March, bro?
No.
Damn. Well, I've got one more in March. This one's a bit silly. This one's a bit silly. So I know I've told this to you. I've not said it on here, I don't think. But I have some hobbies. Like gaming's one of them. Doing this I would consider a hobby to a lot of extent. Another hobby of my disc golf is another hobby. Another hobby of mine is tabletop gaming. Board games, things like that. Something that I don't think you're very much into, but I and some of my other friends are very much into. So, a little bit of backstory on this purchase. Because it is high up in the dollars.
Oh, I think I remember this.
I don't know if I told you this, but
maybe I did tell you this one.
Well, anyway, so what had happened was I went to a local tabletop gaming shop here in town, and I saw this game, and this game is it's called Zombicide. It's like a I'm trying to describe this for anybody that cares, which is nobody, but it's like a dungeon crawler, like dice roll shooter board game, strategy board game. I don't know. It's very, very difficult to explain.
You just listed gaming. All
It's
in a board game.
It's honestly a
You just
lot
listed
like
all of gaming.
it's honestly a lot like if you were to take, I don't know, just any zombie video game, but turn it into a board game and make it turn based. That's this game. It's actually pretty sick, and in this particular version happens to be set in the like Wild West. Pretty cool. It's very neat actually. I picked it up for myself and my girlfriend to try out because she was kind of getting into tabletop gaming at the time as well. Picked it up. We tried out the base game because that's all they had there at the store. Really liked it. So then I was like, okay, this game has a metric shit ton of expansions, and I don't need them all. But then I was like, and I knew this in the back of my head because I like to imagine myself as a frugal person. I'm not, but I like to imagine myself that way because it makes me feel better. So I thought to myself, I said, I don't need all of these things. I could maybe get one or two of these things that would enrich our experience, but I don't need them all. And then I saw a lot for everything. And so not only, so I already bought the base game. I already bought that. So, but then I bought a lot, which also included the base game again, and the rest of it. I paid an additional. So the base game was like $100. I would say like $110.
God damn.
And then to buy the base game again and fill it out, and I got a deal on this. I haggled the guy down for this price. To fill everything out, I paid an additional $250.
Oh my God.
So I am in on this game $360.
Why?
Because it's crazy. Granted, I could sell the other base game and make some of that money back. I've yet to do that. But it's a fun game. And I really like it. And we've played quite a bit of it. Honestly, I kind of want to get back into it. It's been a minute. We've got kind of busy. But that was quite the investment for a goddamn card game. For a bunch of plastic and cardboard. You wouldn't think it's that expensive, but it is.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's insane. That's, never, I mean, okay, we're going to get into, at least on my side, some significantly more expensive purchases than that, but not, I mean, for a board game, for someone that's not into that, that is mind blowing. That is mind boggling.
But if you're into that, if anybody listening were to be into that, I think they would hear that and go, that's quite a bit, but like it's an investment, to an extent. It's maybe not an investment financially, but it's an investment into a hobby.
And the people that aren't into that are thinking, I could just go to Walmart and pick up Sorry for $10.
And my response to them would be, do that, and good for you, and just enjoy your money while it's still in your bank account. Do that,
because mine isn't.
Yeah, don't do what I did. What I did is dumb.
That's crazy.
And we were in March. Those are all my purchases in March.
I have nothing in March. I have nothing in April.
You have nothing in April either? Damn, you took some time off. Good for you.
I took a 2-month hiatus.
Good for you. I didn't. So what did I do? So okay, so one of the things I did, the first thing I did in April of relevance is I got a new pair of shoes. And you know about these pairs of shoes, this pair of shoes that I got, because they're really good. And they're for, again, the hobby I just mentioned, not tabletop gaming. I don't need special shoes for tabletop gaming. The other hobby I mentioned, which is disc golf shoes, I got those. So I got Vivo Barefoot.
These are my Monopoly shoes.
They light up when I walk. Yeah, that's what they are.
When I walk to boardwalk.
Hold on, I gotta actually look up what the name of this was. It's the Magna. It's the Magna Forest. That's what it was.
Yeah. Yep.
This,
Vivo.
it was the Vivo is the Vivo Barefoot Magna Forest something, I think. This was the one because you had. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember the name of your model,
I had the Magna FG.
which is like kind of a slimmer profile.
Yeah, the outsole tread is a lot less aggressive. It's not as sticky. It's a bit more all-purpose.
Yeah, those are good pair of shoes.
Hiking shoes.
I went a different direction. These shoes.
I
these
wish
sho-
I went the direction that you went.
So these ones, and I don't honestly know all the specs off the top of my head, but this is same as the other one. It's got the wool upper, with the leather on the outside in the
Yeah, it's a trail boot.
it's essentially a boot. It's a barefoot boot. These ones in particular though are really freaking cool because they have maybe one of the coolest outsoles I've ever seen on a shoe. So not only are they
And probably
like,
one of the most expensive too.
exactly. So not only are they like pretty thick lugs on them, to dig into the dirt. They're made by Michelin, the tire company.
Michelin rubber outsole.
I don't know if they're goddamn manufactured by Michelin, I suppose, but like they're at least made with the material. So they're like really, really grippy, really, really nice. And it reflects in the price. So
Yeah, and really, really expensive.
So I paid for this pair of shoes. And if you recall, I believe I'm remembering this correctly. This was a discounted price. I do believe.
Because you used it like a 10% code or something in it.
I want to say it was better than the 10% code because I did something else that was better. And I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was like a Vivo Barefoot like deal or something. But like I remember.
I can't remember.
Well, I'll tell you the price and you can tell me because I mean you probably vaguely have an idea of what MSRP on this bad boy is. But I paid $192.
Yeah, I think MSRP was like 220, 240.
I mean, I guess
like
that could be around 10% then. Well, whatever it was, incredibly expensive for a pair of footwear. But man, do you get what you pay for?
The
Sometimes.
materials are just one, having a cuff that is wool is very expensive. Plus, Michelin is expensive. And what was the upper, like leather? I don't even know if it's a real leather. I don't know if Vivo's like vegan or something.
That was always my impression was that they were vegan to some degree. So it was going to be some sort of synthetic,
some sort
leather.
of imitation leather.
Yeah,
but I don't know if it is or not.
It feels high quality anyway.
If they were vegan, I'm assuming they probably wouldn't. Well, I mean, can vegans use wool? They're not hurting the sheep in it. They're just shearing it.
I mean, to some extent, you're not hurting a chicken by eating its eggs.
Yeah, but that egg is what could have been another chicken, is the thing.
I don't know enough about chicken anatomy to really comment on this situation, but
I don't know.
So moving on. So still in the month of April here. I've got my expensive shoes. I've got my expensive board games. Life's pretty good. You know what I got to invest in now? I've got to invest. I've got to invest.
These are all investments, don't you see?
Well, and the investments don't stop there. I've got to invest in my physical appearance, don't you see?
Mm.
So my next purchase was a beard grooming kit. Okay. This was my boss at the time had recommended I check out a beard straightener.
What? Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know if you know what that is.
I know what, like.
You know that hair can be straightened.
Yeah. But like with whatever that thing that women use, that hot thing that you clamp.
A hair straightener?
Is that what that's called?
A hair clamp? Hot clamp hair? That's
yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
That Mr. Krabs looking having ass.
Yeah, the fucking
hot thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this thing is kind of weird, actually. So imagine this. It's like, it looks kind of like a hairbrush, but instead of like bristles, it's got like, I don't know, like firm plastic, I don't know, juttings out that you actually comb with.
Juttings out.
Prongs? What do you? Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, it's full of these, and they don't move or anything, so it's not like a traditional brush. And then you just with this one, the one I got was pretty cheap. I'll kind of go into the kit here in just a second, but it was pretty cheap, so it's not like a battery operated one. You actually physically plug it into the wall and then turn it on, and those coils in there heat up, and then you can run it through your beard, and it will straighten your beard out. And it was interesting, and I still have it. I don't.
So the jut outs heat up individually.
That's my understanding. It's either that or like the back plate of the brush heats up, and then the jut outs are just there to guide the hair. It's one of the two. I don't know. I want to say there's actually a heat coil that runs up into the little like prong things that stick out.
Does it work?
Yeah. It
actually straightens.
Let me go into this kit. This kit was kind of crazy, actually. So I paid, in totality, $25.28 for this kit. And in this kit, I got a beard straightener, I got beard oil, I got beard shampoo, beard conditioner, beard balm.
God.
I'm not.
Oh my God.
Beard balm, beard wax, a comb,
What?
a brush, and a pair of scissors, and a bag to put it all in.
What?
Yes.
That's a lot of stuff.
And you know what? The straightener is pretty damn good. I mean, I don't think I've used the oil, and it like functionally works as oil. It doesn't smell very good, so I don't use it, honestly. The wax is fine. I don't think I've used the shampoo and conditioner very much because I kind of have my own stuff for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking, one, I like to get the beard oil that I like. Two, what the hell is beard shampoo and conditioner? It's still just hair on your face. Just use shampoo and conditioner. If you ask me, normal.
I'm gonna Google.
I don't know what the hell beard wax and balm is. I've never used either one of those.
I'm gonna look it up.
Is beard shampoo any different than shampoo and conditioner as well? Beard conditioner. Surely not. I mean, beard hair is a little bit more.
What is the difference between beard shampoo and regular shampoo? Beard washes have a sorry, I gotta emphasize the beard a little bit. Beard I didn't know the sentence. Beard washes have a formula that makes it most beneficial to use on your skin and facial hairs. Well,
but why?
But why? That doesn't actually tell me anything.
How is that any different from shampoo?
Here's a Reddit thread. These guys know what they're talking about. Yeah, here you go. It's just a gimmick. Same thing with beard oils. You can use the same oils that you use on your hair for your beard.
I don't have any hair oils.
And then this guy says, you can use oil on your hair.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. I don't have any hair oil.
So apparently it's a gimmick. Well, good thing I never used it. Anyway.
Exactly.
But
I would
anyway,
assume the same.
Even just for $25, just to get. I mean, honestly, what of this list do I actually use? The straightener, obviously.
I don't allow my beard to get long enough to need a straightener.
My beard was long enough to need a straightener.
You had a long. Ours grows in vastly different ways. Mine grows in thicker and bushier. Yours just kind of grows in down.
Yeah. My beard gets long. I have very fine hair. Like all of my hair is very fine. The top of my head is very fine, and my beard is kind of in a similar way. My beard's a little bit thicker than the top of my head hair, but it's kind of a similar situation where like my hair is very fine, especially when it's like freshly washed. So if I like really good and get into my beard and like shampoo it out really, really good and then straighten it out, my beard hair will be like silky. It can be. It's not. I don't like it that way.
That's.
I don't like wearing it that way because it's. I don't know. It's something about that. Just it's icky to me. I don't.
I mean, when you think of beard hair, I'm sure if you ask people what their desirable texture is when they touch a beard, it probably isn't silky.
Right. No, I agree.
Yeah.
But my beard can do that. And I don't think everybody's beard can do that. Granted, some people all of their hair can't get silky, but
Yeah.
just different hair types. But yeah, I mean, of the list of things in this kit, obviously the straightener. I do use the brush and the scissors. The scissors are like mustache scissors, so those are actually kind of helpful.
I use mustache scissors all the time. My mustache grows in quick, and it grows into my lips, and I eat it, and it gets too long, and especially on the sides, it just starts slipping into my freaking mouth cracks on the sides, dude. I gotta trim. I gotta trim that all the time.
That you just said with eating your mustache hair, dude. That happens to me on a regular basis. Like my mustache will grow into my mouth, and I'm just like, get this out of my face.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's got to be cut. But the thing is, I don't want to use like a trimmer with an attachment and just like go up on it, because that takes out the thickness.
Right.
I just want to trim the length and keep the density of it. So you just got to use scissors. You got to use scissors.
TBH, I usually just do that with put the attachment on there, and I don't prefer it, but
it is easier.
But there's something about me that, like, even if I cut my mustache back, if it's still bushy, it like bothers me. I don't know why.
Really?
Like if I have a super bushy mustache, something about it just bothers me. So I have to trim it back. I don't trim it back like super far, or else it's gonna like look really weird with a long beard and a really short mustache.
Yeah,
but like
silly.
But I trim it back to like, I don't know, a uniform height, just one where my hair is still very much visible, and that's just like, it's just good enough, because I can't handle a thick, even if it's trimmed up, a thick bushy mustache, because
I try to keep mine as thick as it can be while still, when I scissor trim it, I just trim right above right on my like lip line.
Yeah, I do think that looks better, but it drives me insane as an individual. But yeah, no, for $25 though, I was pretty happy with that. I thought that was a banging deal.
Yeah, a couple of gimmicky products in there that probably aren't worth a damn, but
a couple of gimmicks, because I'm still gonna go ahead and buy my higher quality beard oil, because you just gotta have it. It just smells too freaking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that stuff's too good. So I got that. Yeah, long detour on that. I got that. Also looks like same day. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, because I was gonna get up to free shipping because I don't have Prime because I'm lame, or I had Prime but then I got rid of it because I'm lame. Anyway, so to get up to free shipping, I also got a phone stand, which is right in front of me. Actually, it's right here. I'm holding it.
Like a desk stand?
Like a phone stand. Like, yeah, like you put it on. Like
what you put on your desk?
So it's like so it can. I'm trying to describe this visually without showing it to you, but it can like fold up but it folds out with a hinge, and then the hinge keeps it in place, and it like suspends the phone from the bottom. So I just keep it on my desk, and then if I'm here like doing something, I just put my phone up on my stand, and then if I get a notification, it pops up on my phone. And I could very easily read it.
I would never buy something like that. I just throw my phone down on the desk.
Well, the reason I actually got it was not to use it on a desk. The reason I got it was because at my job at the time, most of my time spent at that job was watching videos on my phone.
Yeah.
And I had just gotten the month prior, I just got this S23 Ultra, and on my iPhone before I had one of those back of the phone clicky stands, and I would just stand it up on those, but I didn't have one for this. So like I was just like leaning my phone up against random objects, and then it would fall over. So I got this for a grand total of $9.57. And that's what I used it for predominantly, was watching videos and playing games at work. And then now I don't work there. So now it's a desk thing. For a while it was like I had it on my nightstand, and I would like watch videos at night while I was in bed on my nightstand. But
that's a good way to fall asleep fast.
Well, shut up. Nobody asked you. Literally. No, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that because like the way, I don't know, like we had to pull our bed out away from the wall because they're supposed to be coming in and replacing our windows. But that was like 8 weeks ago. And they've just been telling us they're going to come at any moment and replace these windows and just don't.
Just don't.
So we have like the entire apartment, like ready for these guys to come in with windows, and then they just don't. So our bed is like in the middle of the room, and the nightstand is still up against the wall, so I can't just like put the phone on the nightstand because then my nightstand's 5 feet behind me. So that doesn't work.
Yeah, I had none for April. I had 4 separate single item orders in May. The first one was All Citizens Elite Ball Pouch underwear for men with fly, patented ball pouch design, performance
Damn.
fabric, no ride up legs, black.
Damn.
I wanted to try out some high tech underwear. And never have I seen high tech underwear like with All Citizens ball pouch underwear. This stuff is life changing. Like this underwear.
Hashtag not sponsored.
No, the underwear. It's wild. First of all, the fabric is the softest fabric I've ever felt, which is not entirely a good thing because it kind of gets hot. It's warm. It's very soft, but it's warm as hell. But so it's a boxer brief, but around the cuff of the bottom of it is like these soft little gel grippers. So normal boxer briefs, they like have a elastic around the cuff, right, of each leg, and that helps with ride up. But if you're like sitting and moving around for an extended period of time, it still rides up. It still scrunches up at the top over time. Yeah. These grippers don't. No matter what you do, yoga, sit, stand, twist, flip, they are not moving. They are staying around your thigh no matter what. And they don't ride up. It's sick. It is sick.
That sounds life-changing, to be honest.
But that's not the life-changing part. The life-changing part is the ball pouch.
Okay, before you get into the ball pouch, I've seen these, and I've always wondered, like, is it like a chafing thing? Like, what is the benefit of this?
Okay, so there's a lot of pouch underwear on the market.
Tell me about this pouch.
This is the best pouch I have ever felt on my freaking nuts. Literally, okay, you put it on. It's not even. It's like a. I don't even know if you can call it a pouch. It's like 2 walls that go upside between your nuts and your thighs. If you have like, I don't know, if you run and your inner thighs are like a little bit too thick and they either chafe or close to it, or you can feel them or whatever it is, this completely eliminates ball contact from leg entirely. Damn. Like your balls are isolated and that you can't feel. It's fantastic. And this pouch is great. It's the best pouch. Like I can, again, sit, stand, flip, flop, yoga, whatever you're doing, your balls are staying in the walls. It's like the Great Wall of China, but twice and on the side of your nuts.
Quick detour. How much did you pay for a pair of those as an example?
One of these was $25.
Okay, they're on sale. I'm literally on their website because you've sold me. I'm sold. I've been sold.
Okay, these there's I have since bought more of these, a different version, but they're almost the same. These ones are the All Citizens Elite.
Okay, let me look. Okay, maybe I got too excited too soon. Let me look, because I'm genuine right now.
They're wild. They're wild.
Consider me genuine. The Elite?
Yeah, All Citizens Elite. How much are they?
I don't like the way their website's laid out, not gonna lie. Why
their website's kind of weird. Your mouse cursor is like a dot.
I don't like.
And it's like, yeah, it's kind of weird.
So I'm seeing classics, but I'm not seeing.
Where's the Elites?
I'm seeing.
I'm good. I'm okay.
I assume the Paradise Pocket is what we're talking about.
Yeah, but these have the Paradise Pocket 2 or whatever the freaking hell.
Or
Okay,
Elite. Okay, so they're still
Elite.
They're still $24.
Okay, yeah. So these are some expensive as hell. Yeah, these are expensive.
Okay, well maybe I jumped the gun on my excitement, but I mean, what's really the difference between like the classics and the elites? What do you?
I've never had the classics. One, I think it's the one difference with the classics is they don't have the upgraded nut sack. You know?
And we need an upgraded nut sack.
Yeah.
Absolutely imperative that we have the nuts. I'm gonna look at this later. Okay, I'm interested in that. That is fascinating.
I'm telling you, the best underwear. So 5 days after I bought that, I purchased also an expensive item, Audio-Technica ATH M50X professional studio monitor headphones, black professional grade, critically acclaimed with detachable cable. Anybody who knows anything about audio quality when it comes to headphones knows what an ATH M50X is. It's pretty much the most popular studio headphones around. They sound great for, not super cheap because these are $182.52, but they're good. I've been wearing them since wearing them right now. That is all I purchased in May.
So I'm a bit boring, actually, as it turns out, coming up. I don't have another purchase till September.
Oh my God.
Logged, anyway. Now, around this time, I don't remember exactly which month it fell into, whether it was May or I think it was May or June, potentially July, but it was but anyway, this was around the time that I bought my computer from you, my gaming laptop,
right.
which is a Lenovo Legion. Jesus Christ,
15?
I think it's a 15, whatever year, the 2019. I think
it was a 20. I think it was earlier than that. I think it was like a 20. Or no, it might have been a 2019 model.
It was no earlier than 2019. I remember.
Yeah. It might have been a 2019 model.
So I splurged on that because I was like console boy at that point. But I was like, I gotta get into the PC space. That's just I had always wanted to do that, but I just wasn't prepared for that financial commitment. So you had made the decision that you were going to be upgrading your setup at that point.
Right. And I sold you my laptop, my gaming laptop.
The old laptop, which is still going strong, still planning on building a tower, but that's dollars. That's more dollars than I'm willing to let go.
And even more cents.
And even less dollars and less cents will be had by myself if I were to indulge myself into that hobby, that bit of the hobby right there. No, still going strong. It's great. Also at that time, in order to use the computer and not have to use like the built-in keyboard, I bought from you the GMMK bare bones thing.
Yeah,
just the board.
That is a keyboard, mechanical keyboard.
Mechanical keyboard, and then on top of that, I put the Cherry Red Silent mechanical switches and I think it was Glorious. It was the Glorious keycaps, the nice green ones. That was about all I bought at that time, and then that's like I said, I didn't buy anything till September because that was
a lot of money.
That was quite the investment, and it could have been a lot worse should I have indulged in something I didn't need. But that's all I have for a bit.
Well, I did have quite a bit in June. I had two orders in June, 5 items total. My first order of 4 items was Krytox GPL 205 grade 0, keyboard switch lube GPL 205 grade 0 for mechanical keyboard switches and stabilizer. So this is switch lubricant for mechanical keyboards. Krytox 205 grade 0 is a pretty standard lube. that is used, not too heavy, not too thin. I bought that to lube my switches. I bought a new set of keycaps, Glorious GPBT die sub keycaps, pastel thick PVD plastic, 114 keycap set for full size TKL compact, 75% mechanical keyboards. Again, just a rainbow set of Glorious keycaps for also my keyboard. We were getting very into keyboards at this state. Also, Wokapee 13 pieces keyboard lube kit for mechanical keyboard lube, keyboard tools, INCL, whatever the hell that means, cleaning brush, lubrication, keycap, polar switch opener. This is a pack of a switch puller, keycap puller, switch opener, tweezers, a brush, a stem holder, and a couple of lube brushes for the purpose of disassembling and lubing keyboard switches. Also in this same order is the Solwit cooling gel replacement ear pad for Audio-Technica ATH M50X and 40X HyperX Cloud Alpha SteelSeries Arctis. A lot of headphones. Anyway, it's
Sick.
yeah, it's
Sounds awesome.
replaceable ear cups for the M50Xs. 3 days after that, I then purchased a protective headband cover for M50Xs. So I bought replacement ear cups and a headband cover, which I'm using neither of because I realized I actually prefer the stock ones. So those
good investment.
yeah, good purchases there. That's all of my June. I have quite a bit for July too.
Jeez.
So early July, I placed, oh, this is an expensive one, for $108. Samsung 980 Pro SSD, 2 terabyte PCIe NVMe Gen 4 gaming M.2 internal solid state drive memory card, plus 2-month Adobe Creative Cloud Photography maximum speed thermal control. This is a SSD for a computer that I had built at this time.
Ben, tell everybody what an SSD is.
A storage drive for a computer.
Enough said.
You expected everyone to know what the hell a GMMK was.
I said it was a keyboard.
I said it was a keyboard.
No, I said that. Shut up. That's what I said. Well, if
I thought you were
say
gonna say that it was a keyboard because
If
no
I
one knows what the hell a
didn't-
GMMK is.
If I didn't say it, I was about to. So shut up when you speak.
So I think I was building the computer at this point. I don't think I'd built it yet. But I had just sold you my laptop and was in the process of building a new PC to replace it. So not long after that, 8 days later, I bought a Glorious Modular Mechanical Keyboard Pro, or GMMK Pro, a refurbished one, a black refurbished bare bones one, and that is a keyboard similar to what I had just sold to Fish, but a little bit upgraded. And I returned it because when I received it and assembled it, it was defective. None of the keys worked.
Really?
All the lights came on. Yeah, all the lights came on. RGB worked. None of the key switches worked.
I don't remember this.
I don't think I've ever told you this.
Oh, dang.
So I returned it and got a replacement for it. Like same thing. That one came in and worked. Also in July, I bought a Fusion Black Pro muscle massage gun, deep tissue percussion muscle massager gun for athletes' pain relief therapy and relaxation, percussion therapy, chiropractor, spa massager, body massager. It's a massage gun.
Is it one of those ones like I can't? It's got like I mean, it's usually got interchangeable tips, but it's got like the ball tip on
Yeah.
it, and it just like punches you in the goddamn back.
Yeah, it's just a fast,
Dude,
it's just a
those
quick
are-
vibrating puncher.
I've got one of those around here somewhere. I need to find it. Those things can
Those
be
are
like
forceful, dude.
they're
They
baller,
punch. They punch. Yeah. I don't use it very much, but when I do, it punches. It yeah. It goes. These things are fun. Those are fun. And I think it was only like $50 too. You don't need I really don't know what the difference is between like a Theragun, which is like 200 plus bucks, and like a generic brand. I don't like, they both just vibrate in it. I don't know what the difference could possibly be.
Quality of the motor, I have no idea. I got
I'm
one
sure
as
there's a
gift.
difference. Theragun's like popular for a reason, probably.
More than likely, yeah.
So I don't know. Also in July, I purchased Arctic P12 PWM PST 5-pack 120 millimeter case fan, PWM sharing technology PST, pressure optimized quiet motor computer, 200 to 1800 RPM, black. This is a 5-pack of some of the best PC case fans I have ever had. They push the most air while being the most quiet that I have ever owned. Arctic knows how to make some case fans for not that much money. On the same day, that was all one order, by the way, the GMMK Pro, the fans, and the massager. On the same day, in a separate order, man, this is getting tough. I ordered a Kerdom ergonomic office chair, home test chair, comfy breathable mesh task chair, high back thick cushion computer chair with headrest and 3D armrests, adjustable height gaming chair. The chair, I bought a desk chair. The reason I bought this is because the last one I had was a what's called a racer chair. Predominantly those are just gaming chairs, and they are mostly stupid because they have like most of them have like wings on the sides that push your shoulders forward all stupid like.
Stupid.
And they're usually made of shit quality leather. They're not breathable. They're usually not comfortable. They're usually overpriced. Most gaming chairs are just a waste of money, and you should actually get a proper ergonomic office chair, which I did.
How's it held up?
It's still like new from July 11th, 2023 to now.
That's pretty good.
April 6th, 2024. I have noticed 0 changes from when I bought it.
It's pretty damn good.
So it's working out because, well, I mean, it was kind of expensive. $198.71. It was a $200 chair.
That's fairly decent price for a chair. That's
In the world of chairs, that can go up to the thousands.
chairs can get it so expensive, and it's ridiculous.
Like a Herman Miller.
Yeah, I've
Those
looked at
things.
those.
Those things are crazy.
There's one chair that keeps popping up on Reddit, like a promoted brand. Apparently, is like really popular in terms of ergonomic chairs. I don't remember what the brand is, but their stuff's like just to get a used version of one of their chairs is like almost $1,000.
Jesus Christ.
But people swear up and down, left and right, front, center, right to left, back and forth that chair is the best thing you'll ever buy ever. And I kind of want one, but there is no way I'm spending that much on a chair.
No.
There's no way. There's so many more things I can do with $1,000, and it's not even funny.
Okay, so that was the end of July. Into August. Did you buy anything in August? Wait, you said you didn't have anything until September.
Yes, I got some stuff in September.
Man, so I'm still flying through.
You're still flying through your dollars.
August 2nd, I bought a glorious coiled keyboard cable. These are just fancy USB Type-C cables with like a whatever that thing is called, where like you can like twist it to attach and detach in the middle of the cable, and it's coiled. It just looks cool. It does. It's just a Type-C cable, but it just looks cooler for the keyboard. And after that, August 16th, this is a big one. For $1,128.38, I bought a Sapphire Nitro Plus AMD RX 7900 XTX Vapor X gaming graphics card with 24 gigs of GDDR6 AMD RDNA 3.
Damn.
This is the most expensive purchase I have made since and long before, excluding my car. This is a gaming computer graphics card. It's the most powerful graphics card that AMD has. It's a fast mother fricker. But it was expensive. And you buy things like that when you're a PC geek. And I am. That was the end of August.
Money.
That was a lot. That was a lot of money. The reason I purchased that. So what I had built my PC at this point. I already had an RTX 3080. That still, to this day, is a pretty high-end card. I would say it's lower high-end anymore. But I would still say it's high-end. I did not need a 7900 XTX. But the reason I purchased this is because a friend of mine was wanting to get into PC gaming. And he had everything. He had purchased everything except a graphics card. And the graphics card he had in his old PC that he was using was a GTX 650.
Oof.
Which is more than useless. That thing could... Intel, like integrated graphics, could run circles around that thing today. So it was worthless. So I took out my 3080, bought this, gave him my 3080, and that was the end of August.
I mean, like if you added up all the money you've spent on PC related and gaming related purchases
ever,
I mean that would be a staggering number.
Ever would. I started buying PC things when I was 13. That's when I started spending the money to be able to first build my first PC when I was 14. I started saving up and buying parts when I was 13. And that was about, I think that was like maybe an $800, $700 or $800 PC. Over the years, man, maybe like it'd be past $10,000 of all the PC things I've purchased from then to now. It's over 10,000 easily.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
But I've also sold a lot of PCs that I have built. So like, in no way am I in a profitable range, but I've made a lot of money doing it.
I would assume you're at actually a severe deficit.
Oh yeah,
from a profitability standpoint.
Yeah.
If you were a PC business, you would have gone bankrupt 20 years ago, and you weren't
20
even
times
operating
over. Yeah, no. But it's better to recoup something than nothing.
Correct.
So yeah, then my next purchase was in September, but I've been going on for a while, so let's not hear what I'm about to say and instead go on to your September purchases.
So I have, by technicality, 2 purchases in September. One of them I don't know what it is. One of them is just listed in my so like I have an app that tracks all of my like online purchases. Yeah, the Shop app. Yeah, Shop app. So Shop app has Amazon purchase delivered. No further explanation, no description. It was delivered September 8th, and I can't search the order number. The order is not in my Amazon purchase history. So I don't know what they're referring to. So that's my first purchase of September. It was something, or maybe it was nothing. My next purchase in September did not come from Amazon. It came from a store that you will probably figure out by the product itself what store it came from. So I told you that I enjoy tabletop gaming. That also extends to
shit.
That also extends to card gaming. Now, you and I have had a conversation about this very purchase.
Oh yeah.
So you are familiar, I would imagine, and because we've talked about it, with trading card games. That's going to be like Pokemon. That's going to be Magic. That's going to be fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure if people are into that. So what I got was a game called Lorcana. And that is a trading card game that Disney released. And it was very, very much hyped. And it is still hyped in a lot of sense. So what I got, I don't actually know what that order total was. I hope I can figure that out. No, I don't think I can. But I do recall. I recall what it was actually. I think I spent about $60 on that, and that got me, I think, 3 of their starter packs, because they have 3 different starter packs, and what those include is a set of cards, a different set of cards for each pack, and then plus booster stuff. Very much hyped. Like, I was actually tracking this on the way up. I wouldn't call myself like a massive Disney fan or anything like that, and I also wouldn't call myself necessarily a massive like trading card game fan. I don't really honestly like that world, like that high ticket
like Pokemon.
Yeah, like I never really followed Magic. I never followed Pokemon. But this was appealing to me because I was like, okay, if I'm going to follow a trading card game, I'm not going to follow one of the ones that have been around for 20, 30 years, because they just have such a back catalog that you just can't dip into because it's so expensive. But if you're going to keep up with a trading card game, it would be better to get one. This is my thought process at the time. It'd be better to get into one that's releasing now and has the backing of an IP like Disney for value retention's sake. That was my thought process. And it was incredibly hyped. And that thought process actually proved to be pretty sound. I got in on it literally day one. I was up at, when you adjust for I think the drop was at midnight, but for me it was like 2:00 in the morning. So I was up at 2:00 in the morning. Damn. And I put
cards.
For cards. I dude. And I'm not the most insane person when it comes to this. And I was only putting in an order for $60. There were people that were spamming that shit and spending thousands. And that shop and you got to think
that's crazy.
We're talking about Disney and the money that Disney has. I mean, technically we're talking about the publisher, which is Ravensburger or whatever. But we're also talking about the financial backing and IP of the Disney Corporation. And so you got to think they're going to anticipate some people wanting this. They're going to put some product on the website. There's going to be quite a bit of product to go through. This store sold out in less than 10 seconds.
Oh my God.
It might have been less than 5. I swear to God. It was in and out. And first of all, so you go to the website, and I went in, I think you queued at like, I don't know, maybe 1:30 or 1:00 in the morning.
That is insane.
And then you queue, and then when 2:00 rolls around, boom. If you were in there, you were in there. Doors opened up, everything's gone. No more than 10 seconds later. And that shit flew off the shelves. And you know what's funny about that is the whole thing about, this could be profitable if you get the right thing. Very true. I mean, there are cards that were selling for, oh geez. I mean, I mean, there were some in the range of like $50,000
Jesus.
already. I mean, that's a bit of an extreme situation, but you
And I'm
had like
assuming you don't have one of them good ones, do you?
no. But I mean, I could
God
maybe
damn.
maybe not anymore because they have refreshed the stock a bit. But like for some of the stuff I got, it was relatively on the rare side, at least at the time before they did a refresh of the stock. Which good on them for doing that. I'm not one of those people. Again, I don't really follow trading card games, but I'm not ever going to be one of those people that's like, no, don't print the cards. That means mine are going to be more valuable. No, the whole point of a game is to be played. So like, kudos to them for doing reprints. But that early shit though, like print one shit or like the promo stuff, dude, I mean, it's tens of thousands of dollars for a product that's not been out more than, at that time, more than a month or two.
Is it sure? Is it actually like selling for that?
Yeah, pretty sure.
That is mind blowing.
Yeah, I remember looking at it at the time, and those cards were going for that much. So yeah, no, that was my buy-in, was like $60, and that was part of it. Also, like I said, I like Disney stuff. I'm not like a massive Disney fan. I'm also not a massive fan of trading card games. Another really kind of reason that I wanted to get on this was because of my girlfriend. She likes Disney movies and shit, and I was like, oh, this is just another thing for us to do together, and that's nice. It's nice to have that. And a lot of like dads were doing this. Like you get the card game to introduce your kids to a strategy card game with the Disney IP. So I made that purchase, and I have followed up with the subsequent sets that have released on that, trying to keep up. I probably will not keep up with it indefinitely because dollars, and for that reason. But other than that, and the not real purchase that I made, also in September, that was it in September.
I had 2 purchases. One of them was sparkling ice plus caffeine variety pack. It's just an energy drink with a little bit of caffeine. I liked them. They're cheap. Sparkling ice, caffeine. They're pretty good. After that, I bought a Presonus Revelator IO24 USB-C compatible audio interface with integrated loop back mixer and effects for streaming, podcasting, and more, alongside a 10-foot XLR cable.
Hey, I have one.
I purchased this. Yes, you do. I purchased this because it's an audio interface. I purchased it because the one I had was dying. My microphone started getting staticky randomly when I used it. My previous one. Sometimes the audio through the headphones would randomly just spaz out into robotic disaster. I had it for several years prior, and it was just time for a new audio interface. And the Revelator IO has proved to be quite good. And that's all I had for September.
I think I actually didn't make another purchase until December. Oh yeah, because December was when I got. Yeah, that was a good one.
Well, I've got some October, Novembers. In October, I bought another 12-pack of the sparkling ice plus caffeine energy drinks. I purchased Optimum Nutrition micronized creatine monohydrate capsules, 200 capsules, because I had recently started going back to the gym, and creatine is about the cheapest bang for buck supplement you can get. And I also got a JND 3.5 millimeter to dual 1/4-inch TS stereo breakout cable. That's a really long title. It's a 3.5 millimeter to 2 1/4-inch audio jacks. For the back of the audio interface that I had purchased, it has AV cables or 1/4-inch left and right audio jacks if you have external speakers. I did, but the external speaker that I have is just it's a cheap sound bar that uses a headphone jack. Yeah. So to use the left and right 1/4-inch inputs or outputs on the back of the audio interface, I had to buy this adapter. That's all I bought in October. Not much. That was $64 for all three of those items. Saving money out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
That's November. I purchased Foxwell NT201 OBD2 scanner diagnostic tool, check engine light vehicle code radar, not radar, reader car computer diagnostic scan tool, automotive fault code scanner for all CAN, OBD2, EOBD, JOBD cars. This is, as it was in the title, an OBD2 scanner. I had recently purchased a new car, and wanted to. Well, actually, no. I think did I check the codes before I bought that, or did I? I don't think we ever did.
When did you get? I was just thinking, when did you get your new car?
Was it like
I don't feel like it was that long ago.
November time? Was it
That-
not November? Was it later than that?
That doesn't feel right to me, but I don't know how to feel correctly, so I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe you should try feeling more.
I'm working on it. I don't remember when you bought the car. Anyway, that just didn't sound right
I
to
bought
me.
this. I think I definitely wouldn't have bought this if I wasn't in the market, at the very least in the market for a new car to check codes if I was going to test one out.
And you
But
did not. You did not buy it for your old car to check its issues.
I don't think so. I mean,
that
the
car
damn
had a
thing
lot of
had so
issues.
many freaking issues.
Was it worth checking what the issues were?
Yeah, every fluid was leaking. What more do you need to know? Yeah, I can't remember the exact reason why I purchased that, but I purchased it alongside a ladder pull-up bar for doorway, strength training pull-up bar with no screw, chin-up bar with support frame, level mat, max loading bearing, 110 pounds. No, 1,100 pounds. Not 110 pounds, 1,100 pounds. There's an extra zero there.
I was like, 110. Who's using that?
So it's a pull-up bar, but it's like a tension bar. You put it in between a doorway and then you twist it. And it squeezes the side. Yeah. I bought a pull-up bar for my room. Because
you use it?
Every day.
Dang. Good for you.
There's not been a single day where I have not at least hung from it to stretch my back, my shoulders, and I do chin-ups.
That's a good, honestly, hanging from it. That's not a bad way to stretch your back. I mean, I've used one of those have you used one of those inversion tables?
Inversion tables are crazy, dude.
Those, my parents have one of those. When I go over there, I use it. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah. This is my stretching out your back is just, it's just great. And your shoulders hanging from a bar, like it's just, it's good. Yeah. I've used that's probably one of the best purchases I've made in the last year. Like it's gotten use every single day. It's great. It works. Also in that same purchase, I bought a 4-pack of microfiber hand duster cleaning tools.
Dang.
I bought those to dust around the house, and they are all 4 still in their package,
as you
unopened.
Do.
So that's all I had for November.
So kicking off, honestly, so December 4th, kicking off December with a high note for me. I say kicking off. This was my only purchase in December, again, because it was a little on the pricey side. But kicking off December on a high note, I purchased a monitor, because up to this point, I was just using the laptop's monitor. And the laptop monitor is fine. The only problem with it is that it's 15 inches. And that at this point, I have been using, up to this point, for months, I've been using a separate keyboard and mouse. And then the laptop is up on a stand behind it. So now I'm a couple feet away from the computer, and I'm a couple feet away from 15 inches. You're not seeing much of anything at that point. So
right.
That became a problem. So I bought it was an Acer, I know, an Acer XB 273 GZ 27-inch 1080p, 280 hertz, 240 overclock to 80, 1 millisecond, 400 nit monitor, renewed, so refurbished. I got that for $130, which was a steal. In my opinion, that's still a pretty freaking good price for what I got, especially considering, you know, the speed of it. So I still use it now. I can actually use the dedicated monitor here and then have the laptop monitor as like a secondary display, which is nice. Like right now I have our recording software running up there, and then I can actually like surf the web on the main display. Like it's so much better.
Multi-monitor PC setups is a game changer. It's like if anybody's on a PC right now and doesn't have a multi-monitor setup, get another. It's a game changer. Get another monitor. Extend the displays.
Even if you just get some cheap like 70 hertz bullshit, just something.
Yeah, any secondary monitor, it's game changer. Even if it's a piece of wide open suck dick, just do it. It's so much better.
Even if it does what you just said it does, get it anyway. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's multi-monitor setups are just better.
They are, and that's what I unlocked for myself on December 4th, 2023, and that was a game changer. I want to get. I've told you this many, many times. I want to get a 1440p monitor at some point when I build a desktop, because the desktop will be able to handle 1440p. Until then, I've got this guy. Love it. Great purchase. But that was what happened in December.
That's all you bought in December?
That's it. That's it. And everything else, I started packing on the purchases in February of 2024. Is when
I had a handful in December. So one of them was December 7th. A USB-C to 3.5 millimeter splitter with a USB-A. So it's a Type-C, one end, that splits into a USB-A and a audio jack on the other end. Reason I bought this is to use with my car, because my car has Bluetooth, but it's like early generation car Bluetooth, and it is quite delayed. If I were to, music is fine, but if I were to watch a video on like my phone through the Bluetooth audio in the car would be a good 2 seconds behind the video.
Jeez.
The Bluetooth was quite delayed. So I said, screw that. The car had an audio jack. So what I did was I bought this cable here and a USB-C car charger adapter, Anker 52 watt cigarette lighter, USB charger, 323 Anker car charger with 30 watt Power IQ 3.0 fast charging for iPhone 15, 15 Plus, 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, Galaxy S23/22 Pixel.
Nice.
And I put that in the car. So I plugged the USB into my phone, and then the USB-A and the audio jack end are both plugged into the car by default. So now when I just get into the car, I just plug the phone in and it charges, and then also has lossless audio because the Bluetooth is just kind of not great.
I need to do that, honestly, for my car.
I prefer it that way.
I mean, the Bluetooth in my car, I mean, our cars are literally made the same exact year. The Bluetooth's like you said, it's like fine for like, especially for music, it's like fine.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really notice it too much on videos. I don't think I'm like paying too much attention, but I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of the Bluetooth in my car is a little bit janky at times. So
yeah.
Like, I need to do that. And
we
also
both have
just a quality
2013
thing.
cars, which I think that was the year Bluetooth became a standard in cars. I believe it had been in cars since 2010, but I don't quote me on that, but I think 2013 is when Bluetooth became a standard in vehicles.
That sounds right to me. I'm not sure though.
But not long after that, I also purchased a magnetic phone holder for car mount, easily install car phone mount, holder mount, 6-strong magnetic cell phone holder for car, case-friendly iPhone car holder for all smartphones and tablet. It is a magnetic car mount for your phone. You just slap it on a vent. You slap a magnet in the back of your phone. It's supposed to be adhesive, but I didn't want to stick adhesive to the back of my phone. So what I did is I just wedged it in between my case and my phone. Like I just put it in the case and then put the phone in the case. So it's just there, the magnet.
Yeah. And
now I have a magnetic mount for my car. And also alongside that purchase, I purchased a Helimix 2.0 Vortex blender shaker bottle. I had no shaker bottle, and I wanted a shaker bottle for things like protein.
Nice.
So I bought that. And then last purchase of December 24th, 2023. This was purchased for Christmas. $100 to $50 Amazon e-gift card, Christmas presents.
Let's go, dude.
Because I don't know. This was for my cousins. One was for my male cousin. The other one was for my female cousin.
And
I'm not a gift giver.
Nice.
Well, if in terms of Christmas gifts, typically you would get those two very different items. Typically. I didn't. I got them both $50 Amazon gift cards. But here's the thing. I messed this up. These are Amazon gift cards. And these codes were sent to my email address. So what so I didn't have cards to give to them because I placed this order on December 24th.
It's a rookie mistake right there.
Yeah. Because that's when I thought, shit, Christmas presents. So I bought these in a panic, not really realizing that like these e-gift cards, they don't send you a code. They send you a link that you click on through an email that redirects you to Amazon, to which you then sign into your account to redeem it. There is no code. So what I had to do was, this was the worst delivery of a Christmas present that I've ever done. When I was with my cousins, everybody's presents were opened and presents were done. And I then come out and say to my cousins, hey, I got you some presents, but I got to email it to you. That is the stupidest thing that was uttered that day.
Or any day for that matter.
So I forwarded the email that Amazon sent to me of these two $50 cards. I forwarded the emails to them. And I had to ask them, hey, what's your email so I can give you your Christmas present? So stupid. So stupid. Don't make the mistake that I made. Buy your presents early. Think ahead. Don't be dumb.
Or at least like, I mean, I guess if it's Christmas Eve, maybe, but I was like, maybe there's a store open, and most. Like,
I checked. I tried, but I was like, nope. I guess I'll just have to buy these cards, thinking I was gonna get a code at least, but no. They send me an email of an gift card. Stupid.
That is really stupid. I gotta agree with you there.
That was
really
my
dumb.
last purchase of 2023. And it was,
Nice.
it was, that's not how I would have wanted to end the year of purchases.
Well, what do we do? Do you want to go ahead? I've got a couple like quick hits for 2024 to pick it back
I don't
up.
have anything notable. I'll run through them real quick here. February 2024, I bought a multivitamin. It said it was delivered. It didn't get delivered. I was delivered an empty package.
Right, you're getting depressing. At the end of this. You're like all these great purchases, and then you're like, I fucked up Christmas. I didn't get my vitamins.
I ordered a multivitamin, 365 everyday value adult multi with iron 90 count. It was $8. I didn't care that much. I was delivered an empty package. I wasn't gonna go through the hassle of claiming $8. So you know what I did? The very next day, bought another one. So, and I also bought more creatine. In March, for my new job at FedEx, handling packages all day, my hands were ending up black at the end of the day because the packages aren't fucking nasty. Because so many hands have handled them before they get to the delivery truck. So I bought a pair of nylon work gloves. 2 days later, I bought a 3-pack of these pair of these nylon work gloves because the first ones that I bought, I lost day one.
Dang.
So I bought 3 more. I have not lost them yet.
Dang.
That was March 30th. Monday, delivered this
God.
Monday, was a Arctic Zone Titan deep freezer cooler, which is just a little like satchel cooler. I bought this because also at my new job, I am spending way too much money at gas stations. A lot of money at gas stations, like $10 a day at gas stations for food and stuff. I need to stop doing that. So I bought this cooler, and I've been packing things like protein bars and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and nuts. It's been working out so far.
It's so easy to not pack a lunch that it's insane.
Yeah.
It's so easy to just not do it and grab food.
Yeah.
Dude, no. I
I can't be spending that much money at gas stations every single day. It's running me dry. I don't have the money for it, and I cannot allow it to continue.
And
so
it shan't continue again.
It shan't. For the last about a week, I've been using this cooler to bring on a protein bar, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and nuts. And it's been working so far. It's been cutting down my gas station spending a little bit. Delivered
Nice.
Thursday. Today is Saturday, by the way. Delivered Thursday. A pack of Gorilla Mind energy drink. It sounded cool. The guy that makes these, the owner of the Gorilla Mind company, I believe, you may have heard of him from YouTube. He's Derek from More Plates, More Dates. And he makes some good stuff. So I thought I'd try it as an energy drink. And it's good, by the way.
Dang.
In that same order was a weightlifting belt because my squat has been getting a little better, and my workout partner's squat is about twice as heavy as mine. And he's wanted a belt because his is getting pretty. He's been squat. Man, this guy is strong. He squats. Oh, what'd he do last time? I think last Tuesday he squat 275, 3 sets of 5.
Jesus.
That's a lot.
Jesus.
My 1 rep max is 225.
Jesus.
So he be squatting a lot. He's got legs of diamond. He's a Superman. He's
be squat.
He knows what's up. So I bought us a belt mainly for him because who's gonna wear a belt squatting 135? You're gonna look so stupid. Exactly. I would never. Yeah. So I mainly bought it for him. And with that order was Power Up Premium Trail Mix, protein packed, 14 ounce, no added sugar, made without peanuts, gluten-free, vegan, non-GMO. It's a protein trail mix to put in my cooler every day before work. And that's all my purchases.
One thing that this has shown me about you is that you buy, not even that you buy a lot of food online, but you buy way more food online than I do. I guess just like when I buy food,
Yeah.
it's like at the store. I don't know. I guess,
Well, that's the thing. This is a 14-ounce bag of trail mix, which is kind of big. Okay, that's a lot of trail mix. And it's protein trail mix. It's got actually quite a bit. It's all it is just raisins, almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds. That's
pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds.
Dude, I love pumpkin seeds.
They're good.
And
it's a big bag of it, and it's only $5. That year, I mean,
that's not bad.
It's like I don't really like buying food online. I mean, I get a lot of people do it now, especially being a delivery driver. Half the things I deliver are like meal prep services. But I don't know. I guess I never got over the kind of weirdness of shipping food. It's not weird anymore, but I've not really. But I thought I'd buy this. It's cheap. It's a big ass bag of something that would be expensive in store because protein stuff is usually expensive.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
all the stuff you buy is shelf stable anyway, so you're not worried about refrigeration.
I'm not going to buy perishables.
No,
I don't think online.
Well,
unless it's from like a meal prep service like HelloFresh or something. Which I also would not buy.
Some quick hits on mine because I only got a couple kind of important things, and we can kind of close this out. First thing, apparently I had an order from Fabletics. I think that's
Fabletics. Oh man, I see their ads 2 for $24. I see that everywhere. And what's that little actor?
That little actor.
The little actor that always is in movies with Dwayne Johnson.
You talking about Kevin Hart?
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Little actor.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. He's like a spokesperson for that brand, isn't he? Or like a co-owner or something? Owner? I don't know. He's always in the ads. He's always in the ads.
All I'm thinking about is that you called him a little actor, and that's somehow, for some reason, so funny to me.
He is.
He's a little short. I mean, how hold on.
He's like really short. Isn't he like known for being short? How tall is Kevin Hart?
Hold on.
I swear to God, he's like 5'6", 5'7".
Oh damn!
How tall is he?
Hold on. I gotta see that figure on another source before I believe it to be true.
What is the figure? Was that Google
wow,
result?
that is wow. Okay.
How tall is he?
5'2".
Whoa! Damn! Okay. Okay. That's shorter than I thought. Wow.
He's a little actor.
I was right though, innit?
I was thinking he was like maybe like 5'7". Like that's what I was thinking. Like he was.
I thought he was like 5'6", 5'7". Yeah.
Which I mean, that's
5'2". Oh man, how is he always in movies with Dwayne Johnson? Dwayne's like 6'4", 6'2".
Yeah, I think he's 6'4", as you said.
Huge.
Yeah. I mean, they're friggin' Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Well, anyway, Fabletics apparently at 3:00 on what day was this? February 29th. I got an order from Fabletics. I have no recollection of that. I think that is untrue, or somebody stole my information and then delivered me a package. So anyway, ignoring that because I have no idea what it is. I did upgrade my mic setup. I had a Razer Siren Mini, which was just kind of meh. Got Audio-Technica AT2020 with an arm and a shock mount and a pop filter. Shortly after that, oh yeah, like literally the same week, I got the headphones I'm wearing, which are Beyerdynamic DT770 Pros, and I got those for a banging deal. These run, granted new, run for about anywhere from like 150 to 180 in that range generally. Yeah. These were open box, so not even like refurbished, but these were just open box for $70.
Which is crazy.
Which is banging. And there's literally nothing wrong with them. Banging. And then the final purchase that I've made that's at least recorded here. Also 2023 in the summer, I bought a Xbox Series X. I forgot to mention that. It wasn't on this list. But anyway, the final purchase that's recorded here is the keyboard that's in front of me, which is a Keychron K6 Pro, and it is lovely, to replace the GMMK that I bought from you because it shat itself.
Yep.
It absolutely
The cable no.
The port itself just kind of gave out. And I honestly could probably fix that. Ports are fixable, but it was time. It was time, and I'm very happy with this purchase because it is beautiful. So I think that's probably a good place to stop as we are now to the present
for a damn while.
I have been peeping at the time, and it's a bit long. So
it's gonna be a long one.
So yeah, let us know if you have any not outstanding. What's the word I'm looking for? Purchases in the last year that stand out to you. That's what I was going for.
Outstanding. You reversed it, you stupid motherfucker.
Purchases that stand out. Let us know if you have any purchases.
Any outstanding purchases.
Dude, do you have any outstanding purchases of this last year? No. Let me do my freaking outro. Let us know if you have any purchases that you made in the last year that really stand out, really great purchases. Honestly, really bad purchases too. If you really
we named some bad ones, some good ones.
If you had some flops, I'd love to hear that.
Flops are the funny ones. Those are the good ones.
Flops are the funny one. But yeah, we will. I think that's all we've got. So we will see you next week.
Yep. Later.